We've all heard the fairy tales, the happily ever afters, but nobody really talks about what happens after the credits roll. How do you actually know if the person standing next to you is the one? And more importantly, once you find them, how do you keep the spark from burning out? Welcome back to the channel. In my last video, we peeled back the layers of toxic relationships and saw how they can drain your energy and dim your light. It was a heavy topic, but necessary. Today, we are diving deep. We're moving past the butterflies and the honeymoon phase to talk about the anatomy of a healthy relationship. Whether you're single and searching or currently in a relationship and want to make it bulletproof, this video is for you. A lot of people grow up believing love is supposed to feel intense, like chaos, like obsession, like emotional highs and painful lows. We're taught that if it hurts deeply, it must mean it's real. But healthy love feels different. It doesn't confuse you. It doesn't make you beg for reassurance every day. It doesn't make you feel emotionally unsafe. Real love feels calm. And sometimes, people mistake calmness for boredom because they've spent so long surviving emotional chaos. The truth is, choosing the right person can completely change your life. The right relationship won't just make you feel loved, it will make you feel safe, respected, understood, free to be yourself. But healthy relationships don't happen by accident. They're built through communication, emotional maturity, trust, patience, and two people choosing each other even during difficult moments. In this video, we're going to talk about how to recognize a healthy relationship, how to know if you're with the right person, how healthy couples handle conflict, how to build emotional safety, and how to create a relationship that doesn't just survive, but truly lasts. Okay, now let's talk about what healthy love actually feels like. One of the biggest signs you're with the right person is peace, not perfection, not nonstop excitement. Peace. You don't constantly overthink their intentions. You don't feel scared they'll suddenly leave. You don't feel like love has to be earned every single day. Healthy love feels emotionally safe, and safety is deeply underrated because many people are used to relationships that trigger anxiety, insecurities, and emotional confusion. So when they experience stability for the first time, it feels unfamiliar. But healthy love isn't supposed to exhaust you. It should feel like rest. Another sign of a healthy relationship is emotional freedom. You can speak honestly without fear. You can express your feelings without being mocked. You can disagree without the relationship feeling threatened. You don't need to become someone else to keep the person. You're accepted as you are. And maybe one of the most beautiful things about healthy love is that it helps you grow instead of slowly destroying you. The right person doesn't compete with your happiness, they protect it. How to know you're with the right person? First thing, they make communication feel safe. The right person listens to understand, not just to defend themselves. When you talk about your feelings, they don't immediately attack you or dismiss you. They care about how their actions affect you, and that changes everything. Because communication is not just talking, it's emotional responsibility. 2. You can be yourself around them. One of the saddest things in unhealthy relationships is pretending. Pretending to be less emotional, less needy, less honest, less yourself. But the right person won't make you feel like you have to perform for love. You'll feel emotionally relaxed around them, and that comfort is rare. 3. They respect your boundaries. Healthy love respects individuality. The right partner understands that love does not mean control. You're allowed to have your own space, your own friends, your own goals, and healthy partners don't punish you for that. 4. They stay consistent. Consistency creates trust. The right person doesn't make you question where you stand every day. Their behavior matches their words. And emotional consistency is one of the strongest forms of love. 5. You feel supported, not drained. A healthy relationship should not feel like emotional survival. Of course, relationships require effort, but you shouldn't constantly feel emotionally exhausted trying to keep things together alone. The right relationship feels like teamwork, not emotional warfare. And that leads us to an important point: choosing the right person. A lot of people choose partners based only on chemistry, but chemistry alone is not enough, because attraction can pull two people together, while emotional incompatibility slowly destroys them later. When choosing a partner, pay attention to character more than charm. Ask yourself, how do they treat people when they're angry? How do they handle stress? Can they apologize sincerely? Can they communicate during conflict? Do they take responsibility for their actions? Because relationships are not tested during good moments. They're tested during difficult ones. And one of the biggest mistakes people make is ignoring red flags because the emotional connection feels strong, but real compatibility is deeper than feelings. It's about emotional maturity, respect, values, communication, and the ability to grow together instead of hurting each other repeatedly. Healthy relationships don't stay healthy automatically. They require maintenance, just like anything valuable in life. So, how to build a strong relationship? 1. Learn to communicate honestly. Most relationships don't fail because people stop loving each other. They fail because people stop understanding each other. Speak honestly before resentment builds. Don't expect your partner to read your mind. Healthy communication sounds like, when this happened, I felt hurt, not, you never care about me. The goal is connection, not winning. 2. Appreciate each other. Often, people slowly stop valuing what becomes familiar, but appreciation keeps love alive. Small things matter. Saying thank you, checking in emotionally, noticing effort, giving affection consistently. Love dies in environments where people feel unseen. 3. Keep choosing each other. Long-term love is not just a feeling, it's a decision. There will be stressful days, difficult periods, moments where life becomes overwhelming, but healthy couples continue choosing respect even during hard moments. 4. Protect emotional safety. Never weaponize vulnerability. If your partner shares fears, insecurities, or emotional pain with you, protect that trust. People stay emotionally connected where they feel emotionally safe. Every relationship has conflict. Healthy relationships are not conflict-free. The difference is how conflict is handled. Toxic couples try to win arguments. Healthy couples try to solve problems together. So, how healthy couples handle conflict? During conflict, 1. Don't attack the person. Focus on the issue, not insults, not humiliation, not bringing up every mistake from the past. You should never become enemies during disagreement. 2. Learn to pause. Not every conversation should happen while emotions are exploding. Sometimes taking space is healthier than saying hurtful things you can't take back. Calm conversations solve more than angry reactions. 3. Listen without preparing. A defense. Most people listen just to reply. Healthy communication requires listening to truly understand the other person's pain, even if you disagree. 4. Apologize properly. A real apology is not, "I'm sorry you feel that way." A real apology is, "I understand why that hurt you." Accountability builds trust. Defensiveness destroys it. People think long-lasting relationships survive because the love is perfect. But lasting love survives because both people are willing to grow together. There will be changes, challenges, hard seasons. But relationships last when both people stay emotionally committed to understanding each other instead of constantly fighting each other. And maybe the most important thing of all, never stop being kind to each other, because sometimes relationships don't end because of one huge betrayal. Sometimes they slowly die from repeated emotional neglect. At the end of the day, a healthy relationship is a choice you make every morning when you wake up. It's about choosing to be kind when you're tired, choosing to listen when you're annoyed, and choosing to stay when things get boring. If you found this helpful, hit that like button and subscribe. I want to hear from you in the comments. What is the number one quality you look for in a partner? Let's start a conversation. Thank you for watching, and remember, you deserve a love that feels like home.